Hey there, welcome back to Behavior Insight. Today, we're exploring something that might just flip your entire perspective on relationships, how to make someone who doesn't seem to appreciate you become completely captivated by your presence and unable to get you out of their mind, all by channeling some ancient Stoic wisdom. Yep, you heard me right. Marcus Aurelius is about to level up your love life. So, if you've ever felt undervalued in a relationship, if your efforts go unnoticed, or you're wondering why you're not getting the energy you give, stay locked in. Because by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to turn that around, not with manipulation, but by becoming so grounded, magnetic, and self-assured that they can't help but notice you. The pain of being undervalued. Let's get real for a second. Ever found yourself constantly texting first, always planning the dates, giving your all, and getting crumbs in return? Maybe your partner is glued to their phone during your dinner, or they forgot that one special day again. It sucks, right? And guess what? Even the Stoics, those ancient sages we now quote like gospel, dealt with the pain of being overlooked. The difference? They didn't let it define their worth. Neither should you. Here's a quote to set the tone. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy. Powerful, isn't it? But today isn't about walking away in silence. Nope. Today we're going to help you become unforgettable, the kind of person who doesn't need validation, but naturally commands it. The foundation, self-esteem and confidence. Before we dive into the 10 Stoic-inspired strategies that will place you firmly in someone's mind, let's talk foundation, self-esteem and self-confidence. Think of them as your invisible aura. Without them, even the best strategies fall flat. But with them, you become a force of nature. Self-esteem is how you see yourself. Confidence is how you project yourself. Together, they create a presence that people respect and are drawn to, even if they once took you for granted. Oscar Wilde said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." And honestly, who better to fall for than someone who already values themselves? Technique 1. Embrace your authentic self, your real power. It's in being unapologetically you. The world has enough copies. When you stop trying to mold yourself to what someone else expects and start owning your quirks, your voice, your truth, that's when people start paying attention. Why? Because authenticity is magnetic. It signals confidence, courage, and self-respect. It's not about being loud or flashy, it's about being real. Start by journaling your values. What matters most to you? What are your non-negotiables? When you live in alignment with those, your self-worth skyrockets, and so does your attractiveness. Technique 2. Cultivate emotional independence. You're not a puppet. Your emotions shouldn't be pulled by someone else's strings. Emotional self-sufficiency is about being fulfilled within yourself, not needing someone to complete you. And that, my friend, is wildly attractive. When you're whole on your own, you don't chase, you attract. Take time to do things that light you up. Hobbies, solo travel, learning. Show yourself that you are your own source of happiness. When someone sees you thriving on your own, they start wondering, what makes this person so complete? That's when they become intrigued, and maybe even obsessed. Technique 3. Set and uphold boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls, they're filters. They don't shut people out. They protect your peace. And let me tell you, nothing screams self-respect louder than clearly stating what you will and won't accept. You might be scared to upset people by saying no, but here's a truth bomb. The only ones who get mad about your boundaries are the ones who were benefiting from you having none. People admire those who protect their energy. Boundaries show that your time, your feelings, and your presence are valuable. That's the kind of self-assurance that sticks in people's minds. Technique 4. Develop a growth mindset. Want to be unforgettable? Be the person who's constantly evolving, the one who doesn't fear failure but learns from it. When you embrace challenges and grow from them, you become magnetic, not because you're perfect, but because you're resilient. This mindset makes you unstoppable. You stop blaming others, stop playing the victim, and start becoming a better version of yourself. That's inspiring, that's attractive, that's stoic. Technique 5. Practice detachment. Here's a big one from the Stoic playbook: detachment. Not in a cold, indifferent way, but in a way that frees you from emotional dependency. When you're not obsessed with how someone sees you, you ironically become more desirable. Why? Because your energy shifts. You stop needing, you start being. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That strength? It's irresistible. Technique 6. Master your emotions. Don't be reactive, be reflective. When someone upsets you or doesn't meet your expectations, pause, breathe, respond instead of reacting. That calm control, it's rare, and people remember it. Emotional mastery isn't about suppression, it's about awareness. Stoics were all about this. Practice labeling your emotions, understand your triggers. Over time, your emotional stability becomes a superpower. Technique 7. Radiate purpose and passion. Nothing's more attractive than someone on a mission, someone who's so driven by their goals that they don't have time for drama or mind games. When you start chasing your passions, building, creating, learning, people notice. They feel your energy. They wonder, how can I be part of this journey? Suddenly, the one who once ignored you can't stop thinking about you. Technique 8. Speak less, do more. Want to be taken seriously? Let your actions speak louder than your words. Stoics were men of few words, but big moves. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Be mysterious. Let them wonder. Let them watch as you evolve without ever needing their applause. People are drawn to mystery and strength, and that combo, unstoppable. Technique 9. Level up physically and mentally. Confidence is built in the gym, in the books you read, in the habits you keep. Start refining yourself daily. Train your body, feed your mind, elevate your environment. Self-improvement is sexy. Period. You want to leave a lasting impression? Be the person who's always leveling up. Technique 10. Let go to gain power. Here's the ultimate paradox. Sometimes, the moment you truly let go of needing someone, they come back. Why? Because you've stopped trying to control the outcome. You've reclaimed your power. When you walk away, not out of anger but with peace, they start to miss your energy, your calm, your presence. This isn't manipulation, it's transformation, and it's the most powerful thing you can do. So there you have it. 10 Stoic strategies to transform how others see you. Not by chasing, not by begging, but by becoming. When you embody self-worth, when you radiate calm strength, when you value your own company, you become unforgettable. They may not have valued you before, but now they won't be able to stop thinking about you. Drop on your thoughts forever in the comments if you're ready to step into this next-level version of yourself. And remember, the world doesn't need more approval seekers. It needs more self-led souls like you. Until next time, stay grounded, stay powerful, and keep walking the Stoic path.